Number 10. Railroad conductor. Did you know that in the US, professional railroad conductors are still around? Neither did we, but they exist and they cash in some areas. The national median salary is just $54,000, but it does go all the way up to $104,000. Number 9. Crab fisherman. You can still clear $200,000 a year after a few years' experience. The grunt work is working your way up because there is no school for crab fishing. You have to find a crew you trust and respect to show you the ropes for when you start as a deckhand. And you'll be away from home and leave your loved ones behind to work. Number 8. Building inspector. The grunt part is working your way up in the kind of large bureaucracy that is a major US city that is big enough to pay at least $68,000 per year and all the way up to $117,000 per year. Number 7. Egg donor. Here is one for the ladies. It can be lucrative, but it has its dilemmas. And it's not really a job, as in an existing role in any company, but an opportunity you can make your full-time gig if you're really determined to get some cash. The grat is up to $14,000 per cycle, so you could, if you go on back-to-back cycles and take 2 months off, clear about $140,000. Number 6. Anesthesiologist. Anesthesiologists, in their quiet bedside role near the superstar surgeon, look like some kind of low-level nurse or technician. They're actually doctors and they make back. Anesthesiologists take home, on average, $294,811. That is a national average. In larger US cities, their annual salary is in the $400,000 to $500,000 range. Number 5. Write for the federal government. A writer-editor for the State Department, in which you don't do any foreign policy analysis or speechwriting, but analyze communication documents and systemic functions of the department itself, grosses you $95,000 to $123,000 per year. Number 4. Longshoreman. There is no education requirement, just experience. West Coast longshoremen average $98,000 according to shippingwatch.com, but with overtime and union power to play hardball on negotiations, that salary gets north of $100,000. And an LA Times analysis in 2015 showed over half of longshoremen made over $100,000, while foremen and managers top $200,000. A few bosses get $300,000 and all get free health. Number 3. Mine operator underground. It's not for you if you're scared of tight spaces, and it's not glamorous, literally digging around in the dirt. But you can laugh all the way to the bank because if you're willing to work underground, you'll clear $150,000 to $165,000. Number 2. City employees, at least those of affluent towns. You can actually make more than $143,000 without any education requirements in some cities like Santa Monica. In fact, 105 City of Santa Monica workers cleared over $300,000 in 2016. Number 1. Firefighter. Salary vary by city and position, but you'll make at least $121,000 from day one in Los Angeles, but in New York you'll have to work for 5 years to get to $110,000 as a low-level firefighter. But then you get promoted on your way to chief and earn more at each level, over $300,000 in some fire departments.